the hospital there, he said, we've got young people on respirators who can't breathe from this. He said, you have got to really, this is a very serious decision.
It's terrible. We got to keep praying for them, Evie. We got to keep praying for them. That's what I've been thinking about at night, is there's people in the hospital right now that can't breathe. Look at how many deaths they had in Italy. And now here, I think it's around 500 here.
Because I know someone from my daughter's prior church that she goes to, the wife got it, and she's been in the hospital now since, how many weeks has it been? They won't release her from the hospital. But that we have to remember that God is in control, and that we have to remember that God has said to his people in the Chronicles that if his people who are called by his name will come back to him and listen to what he has to say and obey him, he will heal our country. He will heal our land.
That's a good word.
One of the most important segments of the Bible that we have to read. And I think that we have to come closer to the Lord. And when this is all over, we must remember what we've gone through so that we will stay in tune with our God. That is very important.
I've been off for 3 days because they said everybody stay at home, and I've been taking that seriously. But I'm an essential worker because I'm driving essential workers. I'm not making as money as usual, so I hope that I do get some help from the government. I had to ask for help from my mom. Praise God, she helped me. Early birthday present. My birthday is April 9th. It's going to be the weirdest birthday ever. I'm going to just explain to you what I see out here. I think, what is today, the 25th? It's 3 days later is a big jump. You know, I was driving every day, and every day was totally different. And tonight's going to be weird because I think everybody has gotten used to staying inside. And if I get a person in my car, I'm wearing a mask today. I don't care. It's just, everybody is just so on edge about this whole thing.
It's 24/7 right now. You can't go out. You need to ask for permission. Like if you need to go to groceries, to buy groceries, you need to call ahead of time and let people know, like to the police or something.
Do the police take you to get the groceries then?
No. But let's say if they see you in a car outside and they pull you over, they can't. They know you're going to buy groceries. Just because you want to go out to a friend's house or something, you can't. You have to be specific just to go to buy groceries.
So every single person in the whole Providence, I think it's called, province.
Yes.
Province of Puerto Rico.
I guess.
Or is it? It's not called a state. What is it called? I don't. Or it's a. I never learned this stuff in school. A state territory or something.
It's a state territory. Yeah, definitely.
A territory.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not a state, but we're associate.
An associate.
Yeah.
Okay. But the whole place is required to stay inside 24/7.
Yes.
What are the cases like there?
Yeah, I think they had about 30, something like that.
Only 30?
Only 30, yeah. 5 deaths already.
Okay.
And only 30.
So they're afraid that it's going to be what we have going on, so
because
they're going to
there were a lot of flights coming from Europe.
Flights?
Yeah. So
flights coming from Europe.
Like airplanes.
Do you read Spanish or?
Yes.
Oh, Spanish. Okay.
I mean Spanish, English. It is
Spanish
something
or
about religion. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't want anything about religion?
No, I'm sorry.
Can I just give you just one little tiny thing? Because it's really important. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother.
Thank you.
I promise you, that's the most important thing you'll ever read.
Thanks.
Okay, God bless.
Have a great night.
Okay, you too. Oh, he was good looking. But, yeah, because you see, in heaven we won't have ages. We'll all just be the same age, so.
Priority is ventilators. The mayor said the city has 1/6 of the ventilators needed. He said the military needs to get actively involved in logistics and right away. As for the economic package in Washington, he said the city is not getting its share.
Someone do the math.
down there in Washington in the Senate Republican majority. Someone do the math. They gave us less than 1% of the money that they were giving out to cities and states, and we have a third of the cases in the nation. That is just immoral. De Blasio says he blames Mitch McConnell and he plans to speak with President Trump about this. In New Jersey, 4,400 cases, 62 deaths.
God bless their souls. May they rest in peace. To them, their memories and their families, our hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to them.
Governor Murphy mourning the state's coronavirus victims and vowing to vigorously enforce the state's orders on maintaining social distance.
2 summons were issued in Lakewood, one for a large gathering.
Girls in Outbreak.
In there as best I can.
I wonder where she lives.
So tell me your story.
Alright, so I've only been trying to go about once or twice a week. I went to Wegmans in Woodbridge on Saturday, and it was an absolute madhouse. Even though they had hand sanitizer for you to use at entrances and exits, I didn't see anybody, store workers or customers wiping down carts despite wearing gloves and masks. The parking lot was littered with gloves. Apparently, after people got out to their cars and loaded up, they were just leaving their gloves in the parking lot, which was gross.
And this is one thing I don't understand. When everything is closed, what makes one place say, oh, but we're going to stay open? And then how do they get away with that? This looks really familiar. Am I on 35? So this is the new world. This is the streets of New Jersey. Here's the thing. This is what I wanted to say. We're right in the middle of it. And nobody knows. After today, okay, March 25th, and things went so bad. I mean, it's like the cases double every day or something. Like, I remember one day, like I would wake up in the morning and, oh, how many cases are there? And listen to some kind of a broadcast right away. But now it's like every day, the new normal is that there's just going to be a lot of cases. Nobody knows, like, what tomorrow looks like. And, okay, this is going toward the parkway, so let's do it. Nobody knows what... I have a song that says, nobody knows for sure what just one day could bring. I might bring it out and play it online. But how bad is it going to get? When I was in New York City, I heard ambulances all over. And they've got like 270 deaths, so it's conceivable that I may have heard as much as 5 to 10 ambulances, right? There's so much that we don't know, and we don't know what we don't know. But what is New Jersey going to look like, not only tomorrow, but in a week, in 2 weeks, in a month? What is April going to look like? What's May going to look like? What's September going to look like? What are things going to look like when there's a new election? It's such a mystery, and I don't know why there would be some comfort in today. I think a lot of people are actually scared. I take comfort in talking to my family a lot, and they're talking to me, and watching certain shows and sorting through things as I'm cleaning my house, and talking to my nieces, I guess, and my brother, and some friends, and arranging some things for the nursing homes. So it's kind of like, you ever heard the phrase, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times? There's some things that are very precious that I cherish. I enjoyed the last 3 days that I just stayed at home, you know. So those are just some thoughts I'm having. I'm going to turn it off because the battery's dying. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Stay safe.